What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a basketball game for Thursday, December 1st, 2022. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And I wish you guys the best luck on all your picks for this game. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at, there's only one game for Thursday, December 1st for NBA. It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks versus the Detroit Pistons in Detroit, Michigan. Dallas Mavericks are a 7-point favorite on the road. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. On this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured here is I have the road team up top, their coach's record, their season record, any other notes I want to add, such as winning or losing streaks. In the middle is the all-time head-to-head record between the two teams, as well as regular season, as well as this season in particular. And then at the bottom is the home team, their season record, their home record, their coach's record, and any other notes that I want to add. But for these two teams, I don't have any notes. Neither of these teams played yesterday, nor are they playing tomorrow. So I don't have any notes there. And neither of them are on like a real decent size winning or losing streak. So no notes there. So just kind of simple for this game. But let's go ahead and get into it. Starting with the road team. Actually, no, starting with the home team. I always start with the home team. We'll start with the home team, the Pistons, and then we'll go over some numbers for the Mavericks. So starting with the home team, the Pistons, if the Pistons were going to win this game, one thing we can point to would be date numerology of 35 on the Gregorian. Mavericks would become 1-8, like 18 on the road, and Pistons would become 4-7, like 47 at home with a win. 18, if you write out 18, it sums to 35. It also sums to 73, and I do want to make a note that it will be the 7th day of the 3rd month for the Hebrew civil, like 73. And then 47, if you write out 47, it sums to 149, the 35th prime number. So with 35 date numerology, Pistons could become 4-7, like 47. 47 right now sums to 149, the 35th prime number. And then Mavericks could become 1-8, like 18. 18 written out sums to 35. But it also sums to 73, and it's the 7th day of the 3rd month for the Hebrew civil. The Mavericks coach, he would get his 41st loss regular season as a coach for Mavericks to go with. If you write out the number 41, 41 written out sums to 35 as well. But this will be a day with 19 date numerology on the Gregorian. If you write out the number 19, it sums to 41 as well. But it also sums to 40. And so you can say the Mavericks coach can go from 40 to 41 losses on a day with 19 date numerology. What else? Pistons can get their 43rd all-time head-to-head win against the Mavericks. 43 is the 14th prime number. If you write out the number 14, it too sums to 40 and 41, which would go along with the coach for the Mavericks going from 40 to 41 losses on a day with 19 date numerology. 19 sums to 41 and 40. So Pistons could get that 43rd all-time head-to-head win against Mavericks. I'll go ahead and mark it a gray color. The 14th prime, 14 sums to 40 and 41. Let's see, what else? Mavericks can sit on 10 wins for this season as Pistons become 1-0 head-to-head against the Mavericks, like 10. And this will be the Mavericks' 21st game for the season. And their coach can get his 231st loss regular season all-time for his career. 231 mathematically is the 21st triangular number. And so you can actually probably mark that in a dark blue to kind of symbolize that. In their 21st game, he can get his 231st loss, the 21st triangular number. And that's kind of what I would put for the Pistons winning this game. If I were to switch gears and look at the Mavericks, what would it take for the Mavericks to win this game?
Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think's going to win? It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video.
I would start off with Pistons picking up their 19th loss for the season. It is a day with 19-date numerology on the Gregorian, but it's also the 67th day of the Hebrew civil year. 67 is the 19th prime number. Pistons could get that 19th loss regular season for their, or 19th loss regular season. They would become 3-8, like 38 for a home record with a loss. 38 if we write it out. 38 if we write it out sums to 149, the 35th prime number. Today with 35-date numerology on the Gregorian. The Mavericks, they can get their 11th win for the season as they become 2-7, like 27 for a road record with a win. Why does that matter? 11, if you write it out, does sum to 27. So they can get their 11th win as they become 2-7, like 27. 11 written out sums to 27. 11 right now also sums to 63. And this is Mavericks coach's 103rd game as a coach for the Mavericks regular season. 103, the 27th prime number. And he can get a 63rd win to go with the 11th win, to go with the 2-7 on the road, like 27. So this could be a whole combo thing. 103rd game, he can get a 63rd win. Mavericks get their 11th win. They become 2-7 on the road. 11 written out sums to 27 and 63. And 103 is the 27th prime number. And then Mavericks could sit on 10 losses as they become 1-0, like 10 head-to-head against Pistons for the season. Mavericks could get their 40th all-time head-to-head win against the Pistons as their coach sits on 40 losses with a win. It is a day with a 19-date numerology on the Gregorian, 67th day of the Hebrew civil, the 19th prime. 19 does sum to 40, and it could go along with Pistons getting their 19th loss for the season. And so that's what I would put as both sides for that game. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it gives you insight to the game, gets you started on a decode, adds to a decode that you may already have. I wish you guys the best luck on your pick for this game. Hopefully you win all the money in the world. I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.